Greetings and welcome to Farming Simulator 2019. Hey, look, a weather station. I remember the weather station being there before. So in the previous episode, we got off our first thing. I think we got our first harvest done. I think that might actually be in the trailer still. We merged fields 24 and 25 together, so they are now one big field. And we have this field here. Now, what is this field here? This is sunflowers, and quite frankly, we're not going to be harvesting sunflowers because that harvester can't do sunflowers. So time for those to get ploughed in, I think, overall. Now we have a tractor, and according to this, there's a blue blip just there, so I'm guessing in front of that trailer is the tractor? No. Where's the tractor? Train. Harvester. Why are you under the... Where? What? Oh, right, I know where you are. Yes, so that was packed under the waterfall. Because I was testing graphic settings prior to my hard drive being erased. And, yes. One of the two ways I was testing it, one was doing donuts in the grass to see how the graphic quality of the grass blades were. Which, by the way, my end, amazing. If it looks bad, YouTube. And then, of course, waterfalls. Waterfalls are an amazing way of getting graphic data because around there. Because if you have waterfalls, a lot of movement. And I'm going to test it out now. How much grain is in here? 3,900, 3,600. That's fine. So there's some in there. Good. Get out of that. Cool. Now, so go up here. Hi. Right, so we have our vehicles. We have our... Yes. You. Cultivator. Ah, see, I remember. We have a plough. We have a seeder. We have a... That's from the harvester. We have the harvester. What about the other barrels there? And here we have two sprayers, one for lime and one for fertilizer. Thank you to somebody in the comments, I can't remember your name, sorry right now, it was a few days ago, who reminded me, you can actually empty these things on the ground and they'll drop the boxes. So we don't actually need two, we only need the one, and it can be reused for different things. We already have the two now, so it's best to leave it alone, but if we get short on cash, which I don't think we will, we can always drop one of those, sell one of those off. Okay. So tasks for today. What do you like fields over here? Can we have our fields, please? Thank you. Right, our fields. They are all prepped and ready there. I think you're growing apparently. I think I need to deal with you two. You're all fertilized. Middle part's double fertilized. You are cultivated. You are harvested. So you need to be cultivated. What do you think you're growing? You think you're growing cotton. So you need cultivating as well. Now, do we cultivate it ourselves or do we get the helper do it? What do we have to do? Well, we need to plough this one. I need a small tractor and a plough. It might be worth heading back to the store, picking up a small tractor. Yes. And can I teleport to the store? I can teleport to the store. Right. I need a new tractor. Just a cheap tractor that can pull the plough. So give me a small tractor. And let's see, we have one of the greens already. So let's say we can have one of the other ones that's not too much more expensive, but also gives us some of us. So we have Stara. And we have the T5 series, which just sounds like they're going to have a Terminator turning up. They're 100,000. I don't need it to be expensive. I just want to be different for the vehicle for different reasons. Right, you. Right, first of all, you're 85. And you can be upgraded to 110. 110, 150. You can't be changed. 110, 150. Why do these look better but the worse vehicles? 110, 150. Wow, you are all so bad compared to that original tractor. 110, 150. Right, so you actually can be much higher, but you cost a lot more for the privilege of it. Wow, you are a bargain, little green tractor, aren't you? Where's the engine configuration? Engine. But you can be painted though, can't you? Ooh. Okay, well that can be painted. That's something to know. And the Fiat unit is 110. You are out of the bat as powerful as our tractor with the upgrade, but you can't have a wheel upgrade. I'm starting to think we'll just buy the same damn tractor for now until we can get to bigger ones. So okay, well in that case, give you the engine upgrade, give you the double. I want the double wheels, thank you, and get a front loader attached because I want to make sure we can lift anything we need to lift. Yes, we're going to buy that. I did buy that. There we go. And go. Alright. Bring you back. Ignore the stuff on the ground. That's fine. It's supposed to be there. Flash a light on top. Alright, let's go back to base. Get this vehicle up and running with an aid to do it. Now we get the aid to plough the field while we cultivate, and that's how we can make the money, is to hopefully get have multiple things happening at once. Now we may have just spent money we shouldn't really have spent. We are now down to 300,000, but I feel we're going to be okay. I feel we're going to be fine. I also feel driving would be easy with joypads or steering wheels, but we're using keyboard nonetheless. Can we actually have first person view? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Speed limit 35. We are doing 53. That's the same numbers, just not in the right order. Right, so where is my map? Whoop, thank you. Yeah, so we can start doing 24-25 with the cultivator. Then we should be able to spray it to fertilize. That should double the current yield, right? Yes. Let's go this way around, this time around. And then after we've cultivated and sprayed, fertilized again, we'll be able to. So I'm thinking, seed it. Yeah, that'll be it. And that should be good enough for the episode to get that field ready to grow the crops we want to grow on it. Excellent. Alright, in that case, let's bring this up to the plough. Hey, plough. Hi, plough. Plough. I feel like I'm missing the back of my tractor. Boop. Thank you. Oh, lift, good. There you go. Good lift. Now, we can't possibly harvest this stuff. So it's not wasted because we can't actually do it anyway. Now let's do this side on because it'd be a lot less intensive on the vehicle if it's done side on rather than another way. Stop it there. F1, which one is the high worker? H for high worker. And out of the vehicle. You did not complete your task. Oh, there we go. They're doing it. They didn't want to do it at first, but now they're doing it. There we go. Now they got a little bit to do with the edge there. We can always come back and deal with that later. But off they go, ploughing the field away. Off they go, they're ploughing the field away. Alright, so we can go get our vehicle, which is now over here. And we can go and cultivate the other field. Look at that. Yeah, helper. Alright, let's go. Hang on. Okay, is that good or not? Let's go and grab you, my friend. These are just the big heavy pulling vehicles, aren't they? Yoink. Should we do first person view? No, because I am useless at first person view. Good to know. Right, so we're going to cultivate you. That'll get rid of your need for crop. But then we're going to do both of those. Now, if we just check the map again really quickly. Sure, you save away. No one cares. So you think you're growing right now, so we're going to deal with you so you're not growing. Because do not want you growing. Cotton, was it? You said you were growing? Yeah. So we're going to go cultivate you. And then cultivate you. And then we'll be able to continue. Right. X to deploy. V to lower. Map away. And go. Flash your light on. Always, always flash your light on. Na 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 na. If this works fine, it shouldn't show growing anymore when we get to the end of this field. It shouldn't. I'm worried about that hill, but we can deal with that, right, guys? We should be fine. We'll be good, right, guys? I think going up and down would have been better. Yeah. And cultivated, not growing anymore. Excellent. That's what I wanted to see. That is indeed what I wanted to see on there. Here we go. Now line up. We want to be in a bit. There we go. And then V to lower. Cruise control on, so I don't have to hold W down the entire time. And away we go. Now the benefit here is we get to do twice as wide, maybe, I think it's about twice as wide, on each pass as the AI tractor is doing over there. Except we, and we do it in about the same speed overall. But we have twice as much area to cover as we have that part of there to do as well. So we should be finishing around the same time overall, which shouldn't be too bad for us, hopefully. Look at that, eh? Look at it. Look at it. How come we all like the flashing? 2? There, at least you got flashlights now. I know you don't need them, but I like the flashing lights. I feel that the thing should have flashing lights on it. Swing it around. Swing it around. Swing, 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 swing. Just gotta make sure we don't go to the wrong place, because it's really hard to tell the difference on here, actually. Between the part that's been done and the part that hasn't been done yet. Line it up. Lower. And go. But yeah, in the future, we'll be able to go up and down the field, potentially, instead of going across it, because we won't have to do that middle bit. Yeah. According to the map, that middle bit is already cultivated. It is not cultivated, it is ploughed. Damn it! The damn it comes... Well, the damn it comes because I was going to do it in one pass. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to swap over and go up and down, and I'm not going to bother doing this part here again because we don't need to, it's already been done. And then that little swerve there, because I realised we were just starting to miss a piece and caught it in time. Alright, so that part does need cultivating as well. I did think it looked weird, it was not in the same colour as this. So, raise and turn. Raise and raise and raise and turn. Turn and raise and turn, turn, turn. Alright, and then stop, lower it into the ground and go. We go up there. Up all the way, cultivating both fields and a new bit in the middle. Which is, actually, it's only one big field, so there we go. If you hear anything, which I don't think you will, or if the camera wobbles, which it could do, all of this is to do with the fact that right behind the screen right now, just right there, is Toby, just sleeping behind the monitor. And I haven't mentioned it before because it wasn't in need, but he just woke up and he's staring at something behind me. I don't know what he's staring at. I don't know. There's stuff happening. My wheels are spinning. No. Well, actually, not spinning. I thought this direction we would have spun the wheels like hell, but no, wheels are not spinning. We are turning a bit though. Not turn so much. Thank you. We are doing 5 kilometers an hour. Not overall too bad. And look at that now. Look at that. Look at that. Yay! And they've done a lot more of the field than I was hoping they would do in the same amount of time. Actually, I want them to get completed, but I would like that field to be around the same time we're doing here, because when that's ploughed, you need to cultivate, which we're doing. And quite frankly, I don't have 2 cultivators, so it's going to be a fight for who cultivates it. And then it's like, well, okay. It's not a bad thing, actually. Let's swing you around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 passes across the top here on the cultivator, and that will help us out with the turning circle, because we won't need to worry about being so close to the trees that much. This does actually happen in real life. They do usually a pass around the perimeter to help the turning circles at the end of the fields if the edge of the fields are too small. But I don't usually do it in the game, but it's a good thing to do generally, especially during harvesting where you don't want to deal with the problems of, well, turning around where the trees are. Okay, so get you to the end of here, and then we'll swing around and go back one that way. And I won't do the side one because it's not as important because there's no trees on this side. So we're not going across the field anymore. But just the two sideways are what we need to deal with. So raise it up, swing that way, swing that way. Luckily we don't have crop touch not anymore because I got rid of it. It was annoying. I was hoping it'd be more like the crop gets damaged, not just outright destroyed. It turns out it was outright destroyed. So I was like, no, not going to deal with that. Not deal with that crap. Drop it, go. I like the fact that you can't cultivate the part outside, but it still puts the animation up for it. Pull it over a bit so we can make sure we don't have any missing bits, and then we will be okay. Hey, I had to press the flashlights, so let's turn those off now. They're a bit weird. We have got the headlights as well, but it's not dark enough to worry about. I'm not sure if you want to see it in the nighttime mode, or we should skip night times. I actually don't know yet, and I don't think I've seen those for a short while because it is 10:52 AM and we are running at real time because reasons, and those reasons being I want to keep it daytime as long as I can, and then we'll just time accelerate through any issue times. Right, raise it up. Okay, that should be it's not quite enough to do a turn, but it is enough to hopefully avoid the trees. So swing it around, and we'll do our first downward pass. Now, downward passes should be easier on the grounds that, you know, they're downwards and we have gravity assists. Gravity assist. Now, we had 5 kilometers an hour coming up the hill. We're getting 10 going down. So, yeah, I'd say gravity assist is working quite well for us. And that guy's almost halfway through his field. Nice. Nice one on you, my friend. Boop, 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 boop. You can see where I swerved in, can't you? Because we're way over now where we were. Alright, and then we get to that piece there. You can just make out the texture changes ever so slightly. But we can then just pop the cultivator up, swing around, swing back around. If we were to come this side, we could do each side. I mean, I've seen them do this as well in real life as well, so I know it's something they do. But I've only seen them do it on harvesting. I've never seen them do it on cultivating. So I wonder if they'll if they do this in cultivating as well. I would assume they would. But basically, they do up and down like different sides, and then they get closer to the middle before they do the little hard turns. It would make sense that they would do that. I like how the wheels sort of dip into the ground. It's often to make it look like they're actually sinking into the mud. It's kind of cute, actually. How does it look on the video? No! How does it look on the front? Press V for video. That's right. Luckily, hello. Luckily, the machine is big enough to deal with that. You're gonna hit me with that, are you? I pay you everything. Oh, I've been wondering if we should get rid of that little notch there, but I'm happy with it overall. And almost done. And done. Turn. Run to the end of the field. And then turn. And this is what this, like I say, I've seen them do this. So I'm thinking this is a thing they'll probably do with the cultivator. But yes, usually I've seen them do it with the plough and with the harvester. So I would assume they're doing exactly the same thing with the cultivator. It just means that they don't spend much time trying to get those little... You saw that guy over there. They get to the end like they are right now. They get to the end, they turn around, they reverse, they realign. So they're doing all that, and that's time they're not doing anything. Now, if we look at us, we lift it up, we swing around, we come wide, we swing back up and off again, we get roughly aligned up here, we drop the vehicle. Now, who spent more time not doing the job? Me or them? I feel if you get this up to a T, you can do both of them pretty damn quickly. but I feel we spent more time moving and they spent more time stopping and trying to figure out a change of gear. So yes, I'm going to say that this way currently anyway is probably, especially on a small field like these, is definitely worth the extra effort to just run around in loops. And so the loop gets smaller and smaller every time you do one as well, so then eventually you do the thing. I always forget to do that part though, where it flips it over. I mean, you can't do it with this obviously, but yeah. You go, 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 go. It looks an awful lot like your. There we go. We'll say like it wasn't actually in the crop until the vehicle drove through the crop. Fine. You do your stuff, I'll do my stuff. Raise the vehicle, my friend. Raise it. Let's go. Right. So the question is, what we're going to do next? Now, what crop should we put into the field? Now, I don't remember what's in the vehicle, but it doesn't matter what's in the vehicle. It's what we want to plant ourselves. And I think sugar bean is not sugar bean. Lower that and go. Please tell me I didn't miss that corner out. I didn't. Good. Soybean, I know it's a good crop to plant overall. It's got a pretty decent price. It doesn't take that long to harvest. It doesn't take that long to plant and grow. So it's a pretty decent crop overall. I might do that as a starter crop in this field. That small field over there, though, number 26, we could use that as an experimental field, being it's a small one. Plant crops that we know we can harvest, but we've never sold before. Not a bad idea overall as well. Do that. Swing around. We've got probably 2 more passes of just swinging around before we need to. Yeah, 2 passes each side before we have to start. Oh, that's me screwing up. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the field for the other stuff. Swing around. There we go. We're gonna go up here. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the corn, the old corn stuff up there. Drop it down. Go. Go, go, go. Yeah, I was looking more up there where the colour changes than where we are right now. Yeah, the field's exploded in birds. Nice. Okay, so what I'm thinking is like I say, we do sugar beet. No, sugar beet's something they plant around where I am. They do corn and sugar beet and all that sort of stuff, depending on the field types. We're in field type C around here, which basically means that they can grow some stuff. But not everything. Field type A, class A, is where you grow your green vegetables and stuff like that. So we're in type C, which is basically some corns, occasionally some peas, very rarely potatoes, but mostly sugar beet in the winter, back into the winter, well, back into the summer towards the winter end, and yeah, and corn, a lot of corn. Anyway, that's regardless of. This game doesn't do field classes, anyway. It would be kind of cool if it did. This field is only good. This field is best for this product or this type of product. That would be an interesting little addition they could make in 2021. It will be, yeah. The next version of this game will be 21 because it's 19 now. They seem to always skip a number. It's 19 now. 20 will be skipped. 21 will be done. Because what they seem to do is they make a mobile version of the game every other version. So 17 was on PC, which we played last time round. Then 18 was on mobile, and then 19 is here on PC. So I assume 20 will be on mobile, and that then 21 will be on PC. Which makes sense because if the longer you leave it, the better iteration changes you can actually have. Because we all know how bad it is when you see games like football games, for example, where they release a version every single year and all it means is nothing changes in the game. I'd rather have little bits of actual changes. Anyway, that being said, let's go. Now, if you haven't seen the videos of this other game I've been playing recently, it's called Prosperous Universe. The game itself was provided by the developer to me because I'd never even heard of it before then, which is why I'm thinking maybe you haven't heard it. But it's a commodity market trading game, but it's a space-based one, so there's different planets doing stuff, and it's going a bit slow at the moment overall on the thing. I'm producing a video every couple of days, mostly because I'm loving the game personally, but I would love to make a bit more videos in a big batch and progress it rapidly, but it's an MMO. And that means obviously you have to wait for everybody else to go. Time progresses at normal time. There's no fast forward or. But the market's very small right now. there's not a lot of players because they've only let 100 or 200 players into the game. And with 4 planets in space station maybe, of players, it's a bit small to grow a full economy. So it's a bit slow at the moment. But if you haven't watched it, I do recommend taking a look if you like commodity-based games. You know, the number crunching, especially like Excel, having to work with spreadsheets and figure stuff out. You know, profit margins and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's basically what my day job is. Outside the programming part of it is working on the software that does the calculations normally. So trying to work with it is actually quite interesting for me. But I recommend you check out the videos on them anyway. Prosperous Universe. There's about 3 so far. 4 recorded, 3 out. It will be probably a few days from now before I actually get around to recording any more, because nothing's going on in the universe. I'm just producing carbon, I'm producing crops, so it's just waiting for the production time cycles to go around. Right, here we go. Now we get to that part now where we can't do a full loop very easily because it's so small, so we have to swing out. And what we'll do is we'll swing out, but we'll go for the other side again. By the way, the thing that Toby has seen turns out to be his mother. But I think he wasn't expecting to see her, so he's on edge. Or he's in trouble and he's hiding from her. One of the two. And given how he acts sometimes, entirely possible he got himself in some trouble. A plough over there has got a bit more to go. That's good. Right, so once you're done over there, I can give you the cultivate and tell you to cultivate that field. While we spray this field with a second spray pass. Yes, that will work out really well for us. Something we have worked out on in the multiplayer server is the blue seeder, which has a bucket on the front for the fertilizer. We're not quite sure how it works. It seems to sometimes fertilize the field, but sometimes not fertilize the field in the process, and it's really confusing and really awkward, and it's really hard to figure out. But hey, it does the job. It does the job indeed. But we've found that so far we're just not using it with the bucket on the front. We're actually just using the sprayer, spraying fertilizer on the field. The sprayer is really fast anyway, so it's not a big problem for us to deal with that way. Alright, get you connected to there. Undo. Swing around that away. Swing around that. By the way, those 2 passes we did at the top, they saved us so much hassle up here if you look at that. We can actually do these turns now, which we couldn't do before. Right, swing that down there. We should be able to hopefully do this in 1 pass. If not, we're going to have to come back up for 2 passes, but I feel that looks like it should be doable in 1 pass. If we can just get the vehicle right in the very centre, and the worst case scenario, if you have a line either side, we have to go back and do 2 passes on it. I don't feel like it's going to happen just down here, because there's that bit of corn on the outside sticking out too much. Hopefully it's just a sliver we might miss and not a whole chunk. Oh, we've got all of it. I think we got all of it. Alright, down the middle bit. Yay! Oh. Okay. So, something really quickly is Prosperous Universe. Go check out the videos. I think that it's a really good game, and I'm hoping you'll agree, and I want to make more of it videos. Bring that up. Let's get you out of here for a moment. Let's forward you up as well. I feel you're done or going to be done. You're done! Okay, let's hold... You know what? Let's go over here and pack you up just here. Hold there. Drop that. Tab into the other vehicle. Is it a dismissed worker? No, it's a hire worker. Good. So it's already dismissed the worker. Good. This field is done entirely, is it? Is it done entirely? Thank you, autosave. I don't know why you say what a... Really? I hired a worker to do this field. He did such a poor job. God. What did I pay you for? I'm just going to do a quick pass of these little blips that have been missed. Nah. Oop. Plow. Damn you, plow. And ooh, the front wheel came off the ground then. We probably need the weights at some point. At some point soon. That part there, all the way down the edge of the field apparently as well. Yeah, down the very edge of the field. Apparently the driver decided, you know what I don't want to do today? I don't want to plough the whole of the field. I'm just going to do the bits I like doing. The edge is done up to the theme part, so we can skip this first piece. Once that goes away. No, I was hoping to turn into it. Damn you, little bit of crop. Damn you. I see you there. I almost did the exact same thing. Please, have I got all of it? Looks like it. Right, and there's that bit at the end there, which we know we can see. Can we look out the window, please? Please look at the front. Please look at the front. There's that bit there, which we know we can get at. Lower the plough! I love how I can't see a damn thing in the mirrors, by the way. What is the point of the mirror? Why? What is the point of you? Mirrors. I mean, if I can't use them, why have them, right? Am I right? That's all done there. We've got 2 blobs on the side of the field to deal with, which we can get now. Well, Toby decides how he's going to get out of his awkward position he's got himself in, which is right behind the camera. Plough lowered and drive. So you're going to do it, Toby? How are you going to get out of there? Nah, you have to get out, have you? Right. Oop, don't want that one. Don't want that one. Wait. Right, so that should have field entirely ploughed. So we get you cultivated. So get you cultivated. Let's put the plough over here, out of the way, back in its normal place. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's jumping. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Good. And oh, he's going that way around. He was getting ready to jump right over the camera, but he chose not to. We get the cultivator reconnected up. There we go. And we can get that field cultivated, and that field can now be sprayed a second time. Oh, actually, is that one being sprayed yet at all? What's your fertilization like? You are ready. You are already at double level. You can be immediately. You don't even need to be cultivated, do you? 1 second. Does it need to be cultivated? Where's my field? Is that our field? That's not our field. Okay, there's no crop in it, so it's confusing. Whoop, over. Right, you field. You need. You are fertilized. Okay, and that's good. And you, ish fertilized. You need spraying again, basically. But I feel we're good to. I feel we're going to be good to just get right into planting on those. Alright, well, that's the end of the episode anyway. Next episode, I'm going to be fertilizing, seeding, hopefully, in the same pass, and doing the little bits we need to get up and running. So we're going to have soybean in the big field, and then we'll look at what we can do in the smaller field. Something we haven't tried before will be interesting. We need a bit of variety in the crops. But until next time, anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I feel there was too many next times there. And we need to concrete this base, because this is getting kind of annoying with this long grass. Yes. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye!